move on to old business. With our communication plan, Mrs. Zervas will present information on the new district website and the app, and something about peaches. Peach tree.
Peach jar.
Yeah. So you all will get to witness my multitasking skills at their finest this evening as I hold the mic and the mouse. So thank you for having me in. I know we've discussed the website a bit. We've discussed the website a bit, and another 10 days out from our last conversation at the administrative meeting. And I'm happy to say that we've, I think, come a long way even since then in improving the content and function. So first of all, thank you to all of you for listening to the community, listening to what they want and what they need, and seeing our vision for a more modern communication tool. This website and custom app have really checked a lot of boxes on both the communications plan and the technology plan. So it was definitely a group effort. Thank you so much to Ginger King and her crew in technology. I'm really proud of the outcome, proud of what we created here. So a little context for the folks at home. In March of 2019, you, the board, approved the purchase of a new district content management system and custom mobile app. We worked all summer with our project manager at School Messenger West, and again, I'm excited to share with you the final product. It really has kind of been like Christmas, so I'm trying to contain myself. So as you can see, this is our brand new website. I am, again, pleased with the design. One thing I want to point out to all of you and our folks at home, Rolla31.org is our new URL. So we've gotten a few messages from community members who maybe had the old website bookmarked. If you have the old website bookmarked, the Rolla K-12, I encourage you to update that, because on occasion we're still getting certificate errors. We are working to resolve that with MoreNet and our providers at School Messenger West, but just know that in the meantime, it is a secure site. There's nothing wrong with it. If you do get that from a bookmark that you had previously saved, just type in the URL in the bar, rolla31.org. So we took a lot of time in the beginning, and I think front-loading some of this information saved us a lot of painstaking editing on the back end. And we went through the old website and figured out, first and foremost, what were people looking for when they visited. So we ran a whole lot of reports, and we asked a whole lot of people, why do you visit our current website? And the answers that we got most commonly were exactly what you would expect. They were looking for lunch menus, calendars, staff directories, all of the things that go into the day-to-day function of just going to school. And so taking that information and using that in the design process, we really tried to place most of the most wanted material front and center. So I love these quick link buttons here across the bottom, and they turn a beautiful maroon when you roll across them. Our printable calendar is right there. A link to the lunch menu is right there. This takes you to our athletics site, and so on. So again, all of those most wanted items are right up front. Another piece of the design that we wanted to integrate was the scrolling calendar. If you're on your phone, it's actually really cool. You can just swipe to the side, but you can do that with these little arrows here as well. And you can scroll as far ahead as you want. If you want to see the whole thing, you just click right here. And of course, this one being the district page, all of the other buildings are funneled into this calendar. If you're on a specific building page, you will just see their calendar. We wanted the calendar to be highly functional, so in addition to being pretty and being accessible, within those calendar event entries, there's also an option to add registration links. So for example, if it's a sports camp where the students have to register and pay, we can embed those right in the event in the event entry on the calendar. Flyers, images, person to contact. We can invite participants right there in those pages. So again, really highly functioning calendar content, and also again user friendly. We can also embed Google Map portlets. So for some of our other events, being competitions, that kind of thing, the Google Map portlet will be right there, and it will deep link to your Google Maps on your phone. At the bottom, you have recent news stories, so we can put some of our more important things and current events right here. Keep those front and center. And then, of course, here is our survey, a link to the survey right here at the bottom. So if you've not participated in the survey, please do that. It's right there on the Raleigh31.org homepage. And then another feature that I would point out here is that we have the ability to do desktop notifications here. So for example, if we have a snow day, it's hard to think about that in August, but when we have a snow day, a little box will pop up when you go to Raleigh31.org, and you'll have to click OK to get past the message and proceed to the website. So it will say, no school today for January 1st or whatever. And that will also be a great way to help us push those notifications out. Parents can just go straight to the website if they feel like they missed a call or a text. One other thing, I know we wanted to talk about Peach Jar. There's a little button that looks like a peach on every building website. It's right over here on the right-hand side, and it will be in the same place on your mobile view. If you click on it, it will show you all the flyers that have been uploaded to that school's Peach Jar account for the week. So this week, when you click on it, you get the Tinker Garden flyer. And each parent that's subscribed to those notifications, no matter what building, will get an email every week with the flyers for the week. So they'll have little thumbnails, you can click on them, and again, same sort of thing. They can embed registration links. So no more paper. We are housing all of our flyers from outside organizations there on the Peach Jar button. Feel free to stop me if you guys have any questions.
Gina,
Yes.
on that, you said just outside notifications, so like what about your PTOs?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that is 100% included. So
Gotcha.
yes, we can also upload internal flyers, but the outside organizations would go through that Peach Jar process as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, great question. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. Maybe. Okay. So I wanted to point out a few more things in terms of responsive design, and this is another piece that was really important to us when we were figuring out how to best create the website. In the past, we had a website that was not at all responsive to mobile devices because it was built before anyone had a mobile device in their pocket. This one is 100, the bag phone. This one is 100% mobile responsive, and I screenshotted a few examples here. Of course, the top left is your desktop view. The one on the bottom left, this is more like an iPad, and then here's your mobile phone. And we have the ability, as we're adding content, to preview what it looks like in all of these screen sizes. So again, the back end of this is highly user-friendly, and we've gotten a great response from our staff that's been training on it so far. Where the yellow circles are, if you have visited the site on your mobile phone, the only piece that you may feel like is missing is how do I pick a school? So I wanted to point that out to you. If you're on your mobile phone, there's this little cog at the top. If you click that, it will give you a tiny drop down, and you can select a school right there at the top. But it is hidden unless you know to click the cog. Those are also easy to find if you hit the menu bar, but that's a quick way to access that. So just wanted to point that out. We also have a brand new custom app, and again, I'm really pleased with the way this has turned out. If you've not yet downloaded it, please go to your Google Play Store or your Apple App Store. Just search Rolla Public Schools and you'll come up with our Bulldog head, and it is a very quick and easy download. It just really only takes a few seconds.
We were on the Morning Mayor's, when was that?
Last Friday.
Yeah, and Lee Kent did it for Lee on his phone because he couldn't find the Apple. He couldn't find the App Store because he deleted it from his phone. But Kent did it on there while Gina was talking. So
Yeah. It was about a minute. It took him to download it, and he was up and running while we were live on the air. So that's pretty exciting to feel like it's that easy and that truly anyone can do it. So this is just these are screenshots of what the app looks like. This one is the first page. It is a 2-page content display, so make sure you swipe to the side if you're feeling like something's missing. When you first download it, you'll be prompted to complete a settings setup. If you choose to skip that, you can always go back and do it anytime you like, but it looks something like this. And in the settings, the only thing they're going to ask you is to select your school. You cannot toggle the district off, so you're stuck with us. You have to get the notifications from the district on the app. But you can go through and pick. So for example, if you have a child at Truman and the middle school, you can just turn those schools on. If you want to know everything that's going on at all the schools in the district, like me, you just turn them all on, and all of your, any messages that go out from those central hubs are going to show up as notifications in the app. You do have the option, of course, to turn off banner notifications. So if you don't want your phone to ding when you get a notification on this app, you can turn that off. Otherwise, you can just open the app and visit your notification center, as we saw in the previous slide right there. So again, this app is for everyone, not just parents and students. So any community member that wants to follow sports functions, band competitions, performing arts, it's all going to be right there and very user-friendly. You can see the calendar, again, is very accessible and very easy. So this is what the calendar looks like on the app. And then we also have deep links within the app to all of our social media pages. And there's my favorite Peach right there at the bottom. So when you click on that, it will take you to our Peach Jar landing page on Rolla 31, and you can select your school from there. The deep link means that if you have Facebook app on your phone, this app will direct your traffic to the Facebook app and open our Rolla 31 Facebook page in your Facebook app. So again, very user friendly. So we wanted to make that most sought out content front and center: lunch menus, calendar, transportation, and that's why we chose to put those on the homepage. So, any questions about the website or
Gina,
app?
on the app, you talked about there'll be updates, band competition, sports, that sort of thing. What's the flow chart of that, basically? Like, who's allowed to put a notification on the app that gets out?
So those will come from your site administrators at each building. So if we go back, you can see, for example, if you wanted to know about football game rainouts, you would turn on Rolla Athletics. And our site administrators in the athletic office, Cabby, Lori Dunn, Katie Sapaw, they would be the ones pushing out those notifications.
Gotcha.
And it would just be a quick little blurb that would pop on your phone and say, hey, the Kickapoo game has been rained out, or whatever.
So it's mainly just the principals and the department heads and their
Correct,
assistants.
yeah. We have assigned uploaders and content
Okay.
managers at each building.
Thank you.
Yeah, great question. Anything else?
Looks great.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
Really great.
Yeah,
It works great, it functions great,
Yes, it does.
like it.
it's been
Lots of
really
positive
exciting.
feedback.
You know, as we go, of course, there have been a few things that needed to be fixed and a few items that were missing. So we just ask that everyone be patient. We're working on continuing to add that content and always open to suggestions. So there is a contact us button on the Rolla 31. You can click that. It will email me, and you can give us your suggestions there.
Rolla31.org.
.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been great work, Gina. Thank you very much. And thank you to Ginger, too. It was a goal set and a goal accomplished, so
Yes.
nicely done.